I'm Barbara Locke. I'm an assistive technology practitioner and special ed teacher with the Wyoming Assistive Technology Resources Program. We're going to talk a little bit about assistive technology assessment. The first slide is a snip from IDEA, and it's the legal reason to do assistive technology assessment. This snippet says, on a case-by-case basis, the use of school-purchased assistive technology devices in a child's home or in other settings is required if the child's IEP team determines that the child needs access to those devices in order to receive FAPE. Here in this slide, you see the educational reason to do an assistive technology assessment. So what is an assistive technology assessment? I think it's helpful to think of it as part of a team problem-solving process. That process will help your team gather enough information about a student or individual, including their strengths and concerns regarding the task in a particular education or life skills area, and allow the team to make informed decisions regarding the features and the uses of a particular piece of assistive technology to trial with the individual. The team could include the individual and or the parent so that all points of view and skills are identified. Also someone who knows the area of difficulty, like speech, motor skills, and the area of the curriculum that the person is having a difficulty with. Someone who could answer funding questions and others as the team thinks appropriate, such as the district IT person who can answer compatibility and installation questions. Oh, and assessment follows the brief discussion either during an intervention team or IEP team meeting about a particular problem that a student is having and what other interventions have been tried and including past assistive technology use. That discussion is part of the consideration process. How do I get started with an assessment? Well, identifying a specific area within a general skill set where an individual is having difficulties completing that skill is the first step in the process. Skill statements such as writing are just too general to begin with and requires the team to pinpoint where within that general skill or task the student is having difficulties. The team also needs to identify which situations or environments pose the biggest challenges to the person and identify what causes those specific challenges and the possible supports that can be identified to help during the intervention or implementation of AT. An example might be the lighting in a room causes too much reflection on a page or a computer screen, but a person can sit away from direct light sources and use a small desk lamp with full spectrum bulbs instead. But that means the person will need to sit near an electrical outlet in the classroom. Okay, the team says they've tried a variety of interventions and short AT trials, but neither have helped the individual. How can we decide which other devices to implement and track? Assessment protocols are available from a variety of resources such as the Wisconsin Assistive Technology Initiative Program, the Texas Assistive Technology Network, or a specific tool called the Functional Evaluation for Assistive Technology. These protocols provide team members with ideas on what skills to observe over several environments that will ultimately provide a picture of the person's area of need and how their existing skills can support the use of technology, including what features on devices will the person need. After all assessment areas have been completed, the team should have enough information to complete a feature matching list that can be provided to the team leader or assistive technology specialist for that person to find a list of devices that offers the most features to trial first. The team can generate an implementation plan that assigns responsibilities for all phases of implementation and training, the data collection needs, and a review date for the team to reconvene and review the progress or implementation modifications that are needed. And after all this, Water will be happy to work with your team to start your process and help give you experience with the process. Just give me a call. Thanks.